Sophie was a high school student who spent most of her free time on social media. She loved scrolling through Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, and would often spend hours at a time glued to her phone. Even when she had important exams coming up, she found it hard to tear herself away from her social media feeds. One day, Sophie's mom noticed that she was struggling to keep up with her studies. Her grades had started to slip, and she seemed to be constantly distracted. Her mom knew that something had to change, and suggested that Sophie take a break from social media. At first, Sophie was resistant to the idea. She couldn't imagine life without social media. It was her favorite way to unwind after a long day at school. But as the days went on, she started to feel more and more disconnected from her studies. She found herself procrastinating and struggling to focus on her homework. Finally, Sophie decided to take her mom's advice and try a social media detox. She deleted all her social media apps from her phone and committed to staying off social media for a week. At first, it was hard. She felt like she was missing out on all the latest trends and gossip. But as the week went on, she started to notice some changes. For one thing, she had more time on her hands. Instead of spending hours scrolling through her feeds, she was able to focus on her studies. She found that she was able to concentrate more easily, and that she was getting her homework done faster. She even started to feel more relaxed and less anxious. By the end of the week, Sophie was amazed at how much she had accomplished. She had caught up on all her homework and even started working ahead on some of her assignments. She realized that social media had been a major distraction in her life, and that taking a break from it had helped her to focus on her goals. Sophie decided to limit her social media use going forward, so that it wouldn't interfere with her studies. She still enjoyed checking her feeds from time to time, but she was no longer obsessed with staying connected all the time. She had learned an important lesson about the power of social media and how it can be both a blessing and a curse.